Welcome to Monique Jordan's channel. Please like, share, and/or subscribe for more videos.
So sit back, relax, kick your feet up, and most of all enjoy. Much love.
Apuk, Apich, Ehalpu Apucha, in Mayan mythology, god of death, the destroyer, ruler of the lowest of the 9 underworlds, Hunha, where he is the chief demon. Apuk was the patron god of the number 10, the terrible Mitnal. He was associated with 3 Mayan symbols of death, the dog, the moan bird, and the owl. In ancient Mayan mythology, Apuk was associated with the god of war. Sometimes Apuk is identified by scholars with the A of the Mayan letters. Today, Apuk is known in Mayan folklore as Yamsimil, Lord of Death. He is believed to cause illness and death. In Mayan art, Apuk is depicted as a skeleton and often a bloated body with decayed flesh. He holds in his hands a skull, symbol of death. Atoltecat in Mayan mythology, silversmith god of the Quiche Maya of Guatemala, patron of the interpreters, skilled silversmiths. Ahulain in Mayan mythology, archer god, depicted holding an arrow. Ahulain was worshipped on the island of Cozumel, where his cult was connected with warfare, such as that of Achuike, the fireman, Hun Piktok, who carried 8,000 spears, Kesu Packet, who carried a shield of fire, and Asiyuen Kan, the serpent master. Many of these names may have a purely symbolic connection with war, and may not be the names of separate gods. Arati and Tovapad Arakut Taimandanar. In mythology of the Tupi Indians of Brazil, 2 ancient sorcerers who brought the first men and women from beneath the earth. In the beginning there were no men or women on the face of the earth, for they all lived underground. They had long dog teeth like a wild boar. Their hands and feet were covered like a duck. There was little food underground to eat. One day, the men and women discovered a path to the upper earth. Up above, they found 2 jungle wizards, Aroda and Tovapad, and stole peanuts and corn from there. At first, the wizards thought an animal had taken the food, but when they followed the tracks, they found a hole where the people had come. They began to dig and heard screams from the underground. When people came out of the hole, the 2 wizards knocked out their teeth and formed their hands and feet, making them look like people look today. Although many men and women came to the surface of the earth, some remained underground. When the descendants of all those who grew up have died, the underground people, the Kino, will then rise and rebuild the earth. Asgaya Jigajai, Red Man. In North American Indian mythology, Cherokee, a bisexual deity, either the Red Man or the Red Woman. Asgaya Jigajai was originally believed to be a thunder deity, invoked by the medicine man to cure illness. The gender of the deity varies with the gender of the supplicant. Atlacamanc in Aztec mythology, a storm god often identified as the male counterpart of Calchihutlicu, the Aztec storm goddess. Atlatonin in Aztec mythology, goddess of leprosy and blade. According to Fray Diego Duran in his Book of the Gods and Rituals, 1576, which deals with Aztec mythology and ritual. She was one of the wives of Tezcatlipoca, Atlawa, master of waters. In Aztec mythology, a water god, also associated with arrows, armed with reed arrows. He comes up as a quetzal bird, the Aztec symbol of regeneration. See also Phoenix, Onene in the mythology of the Tupi Indians of Brazil, an evil sorcerer who eats children. From his body are produced iguanas, lizards, and other animals. Onene had teeth like a boar. The people, who wanted to rid the land of him, pulled a vine stick up to the sky, because he knew he would follow. When Onene began to climb, a parrot flew in front of him and fell through the vine, so that Onene fell back to earth. From his arms and legs grew caimans and iguanas. From his fingers and toes, other lizards. What was left of his body was then eaten by vultures. Aztlan, the Mexican mythical place of origin and home of Huitzilopochtli and his mother, Coatlicue. The land on which they lived was a lush island, and their modest diet of corn ensured that they never experienced disease. Indeed, they never died, but could go from youth to old age and back again. When their deity Huitzilopochtli led them away from Aztlan, the ground was left over by briars, and they were hurt by the stones and the thorny trees and bushes. They could never return to their original home after they had left it.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you come back soon. So till the next time, much love.